We have another big issue regarding the Disney company doing another live action remake, and the casting is confirmed for the live action version of Tangled. Now, you know that Tangled is not originally called Tangled. It was originally called Rapunzel, as the Brothers Grimm, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, the two brothers, German fairy tale creators. They made very great ones. Other than Rapunzel, there was also Hansel and Gretel and Cinderella, and they're all tragedies. No happy endings. And yeah, Europe has a lot of tragedies. William Shakespeare, being the famous of them all. He made for tragedies and then for happy endings. They're all the sacrifice is always in these fables and stories, fairy tales, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, very dark. And you can actually learn something from the message from these fables, stories, and fairy tales. Hans Christian Andersen is one of them. The Snow Queen being one of the well-known one, and also the Emperor's New Clothes. That's also another one, which is that one's the wake-up call for people who are in this town community where they believe whatever this emperor is. He says whatever he wants to say, and they believe him whatever they want, and he dresses up in these outfits. This outfit designer, he makes all these clothing for the emperor, and then one time he tricks the emperor by making outfit, but he doesn't, and he walks around naked, and it's only a young boy who points out that the emperor is naked, and then all these parents and all the other adults they wake and realize oh, they were brainwashed and thinking that believe on what this person said, but if like one person they actually looked into details, you'll actually see something. Now there's historic events that did happen, but Walt Disney liked to desecrate that, and such as what happened to Matoaka, who is Pocahontas' real name, the Native American the indigenous tribes. They have their real names, but the Disney company they like to desecrate everything. Forced marriage, that was one. Died of a disease and had two children and she was murdered by the British. Really dark stuff, though, don't you think? And married to John Rolfe, a cigarette dealer, not John Smith. John Smith, not a fictional man. Yes, he was there with John Rolfe, but he was just one of those accomplices, just learning about what the indigenous people, what they were doing, and go back home, and then he would sell these cigarettes to the locals in England. And Matoka, yeah, she was like nothing to him. Just a trophy wife, and then don't worry, like that, she was like nothing to him. Is that how you treat your wife? And by the way, she was a teenager at the time, so and unfortunately, there are other cultures that still practice forced marriages, and especially if they're at a young age, and that's just the most disgusting practice you can ever see, and especially in Asia and some African countries and Europe. Some countries might practice this. You may have to look this up because yes, this is true. History, it was pretty dark in the back in the day. Now let's decode Rapunzel by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, which is Rapunzel was very dark stuff. Imagine trading your young child for food. Yes, that was the thing. So the king, and this evil woman Gothel kidnapped her and stuck her in the tower. Yes, that is what happened, and someone a man to try to they were. What did she do? You know, Gothel, she pushed the man to his death, and even you know, Rapunzel tried to escape and managed to find them. And she was pregnant at the time, so and that's very odd. Now, wait, how did she get pregnant at the time when she was stuck in the tower? Was she raped or? And the man, yeah, also that had eye damage. And back in the day, there was no one who was eye doctor at the time. So if you got hurt, you got hurt, and you have to deal with it. You know, you lost a leg, you lost a leg. You lost an arm, you lost an arm. Back in the old days, yeah, there was a lot of dark practices and incidents that happened, and there's a lot of stories and fables and fairy tales. Very shocking. Not what you typically see in nowadays because everyone so is so sensitive. But yes, now you may have seen Tangled, which came out in 2010s. Looks like this. It's way different than it originally created by the two German brothers, Walt Disney. He created that, so his brother Roy O. Disney and Roy O's Disney's son, Roy E. Disney. They just the two just went along with they were doing like the Disney business part, and Walt was doing the animation part until the managers showed up, and this is why Roy E. Disney he I'm out, and it's not Disney anymore. It's labeled by Disney Company, but it's owned by different managers. And now the current owner is, you know, is Bob Iger, and he's caused a lot of trouble picking the wrong people. The prices when you're going to Disney World and Disneyland and other Disney World, Disneyland, ones in USA, and then the ones in Europe and Asia, and then the one made in the Middle East. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, and it's all about money. It's not about quality. It's all about quantity. How much money that I can make, and people are like, we need a better manager who runs this company named Disney after the two brothers who started Walt and Roy O. Disney. And who the people who getting picked for this live action remake race swap. Yes, we have another issue with this again. We had the Tinkerbell issue, the Little Mermaid issue, the Ariel. Gee, the Pinkett, that was different company. You know, she's trouble, but used the African American actress instead of someone from Egypt for playing Queen Cleopatra biopic. And then we'll do back to Disney. Rachel Zegler. Yeah, slandering everybody. She's a xenophobic, pro-feminism, pro-Palestine, making it all about her. And who's the next? If you haven't seen her, Avantika Vandanapu, yeah, she was on Mean Girls and Spin. Yeah, she got picked. Indian-born actress. Yeah, she got picked to play Rapunzel. Scarlett Johansson is she got picked to play Mother Gothel. No, she's originally, if you check the actual age of when of the evil Mother Gothel, yeah, she's like way older. Scarlett Johansson, no, she's not at that age. A, a lot of people were picking Cher, the pop singer, and yes, she is at that age, so you can't say no to that. I don't know who this guy is, but if you were to actually look into the actual fable, the German fairy tale, yeah, you're going to get poked in the eye and fell to a death. But Disney's too sensitive for that, and I don't know who this guy is, but he looks like Benny, similar to Benny Blanco, and that's not a compliment. They always pick the wrong cast every single time. Wrong cast, wrong script. It's all about representation. They don't focus on I'm trying to be as strong as this person. It's all about having to look like this person, making this for Indian Rapunzel, not Rapunzel, just plain Rapunzel, and no, the version that you happen to randomly get picked if you couldn't find someone else. If again, if this was school play or high school or university or college, that that performance, or it was maybe just Broadway, maybe if you couldn't pick the right person, but you had the chance to pick the correct person to do the role for Rapunzel, and you failed at that. Just because Avantika Vandanapu knows how to act and sing does not mean she can get the part. This is Rachel Zegler all over again. And Halle Bailey, who played the Little Mermaid live action race swap, she is looking down at Avantika Vandanapu, and she's dumber than me. I don't know what Priyanka Chopra is going to say about this, but yeah, no, no, no one is wanting to go to watch this. People will read the fable of what happened with Beauty and the Beast, and it wasn't really a happy ending. People need to look up what happened with Matuak, the indigenous tribe. Mulan in back in old dynasty days and centuries back in China when it was the Chinese war the country was they had different opinions they fought and Mulan was one of the first women to go into the war. She died a hero. The first Chinese woman to participate in a war. And you should respect her for the people she was battling with. They won, but not everyone made it alive. Women like Jasmine, yeah, in India and other surrounding countries, yeah, they do not get to have a voice. Forced marriages is still a thing. You will likely meet someone who is in a forced marriage. You'll see them in a different country. It's a very shocking thing to see. The Disney company, they think they're doing well, just making money with all this quantity you have. And it's not about quality either. It's about respecting what actually happened. If it's the real story that happened, an actual event. The only live action movie they actually made that was correct with Dances with Wolves, which was a USA scout who encountered the Sioux indigenous tribe. He befriends them and he learns their culture, and then he becomes one of them and gained the indigenous tribe name Dances with Wolves. Graham Greene did a great job learning native tribe language, which is not easy. Not something someone would pick. Yeah, and it's way better than Disney's whole bunch of live Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. Not a love story. And then people are being like complete idiots, not actually looking up the actual history of who Matoaka, the indigenous Tina was, and forced marriage, kidnapped, murdered. John Rolfe never cared. This is the problem with what Walt Disney was creating. A lot of things that were complete lies. And disrespectful towards the indigenous people, Chinese people, and any other people. A complete lie. And speaking of Mother Gothel, notice the eye difference? Scarlett Johansson, her eye color is blue, which and black. You have to focus on detail. The Disney company should just keep making original content instead of desecrating old history that happened. And I will look into what actually happened with Matoaka versus what really happened, and Disney's fake Pocahontas, whole bunch of lies. And the fact that they actually accepted this offer for all these casting, yeah, they should be ashamed because it doesn't meet the actual criteria, and they're just trying to pull another Rachel Zegler. And this is why the Disney company, they're just digging their own grave, and everyone's falling into it. Might as well throw Bob Iger in it first. We'll see what this disaster, how bad or worse it will be.